1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Have you ever seen a man in a skirt? If you have, chances are he's Scottish and wearing a kilt. But why do the Scotsmen wear kilts? Today I'm going to give you a brief history on the kilt and also touch on its evolution and how it is worn today. According to an article called Generations of Highland Dress by Matthew Newsom, which I found at www.albanac.org, the kilt dates back over 1,000 years. The Irish and the Scottish lay claim to its origination, but today I'm going to touch on the Scottish side of the story. It's fashioned after a garment called a lein, which is a tunic shirt that the men wore down to their knees and belted at the waist. During the Highland Wars, the men used the plaid, which is the Gaelic word for a blanket actually, to wrap around them and protect them during fighting, and it also kept them warm because it was made of very heavy wool. They also belted it to help it stay up during their battles. And the plaid was a tartan pattern. In the book called Scotland, The Story of a Nation by Magnus Magnusson, I read that in 1746 the active proscription banned the kilt from being worn except for members of the British Army. When that ban was lifted in 1782, the garment became popular among civilians. And at that time, a shop called Wilson's of Bannockburn created the first certified pattern of the kilt as we know it today. Its popularity increased in 1820 when a gentleman named Sir Walter Scott wore the kilt to a gala event. And then it gained even more popularity when he wore it to a gala attended by the royal family in 1822. And once the royal family saw how fashionable it was, they adopted it as part of their dress, and then its popularity really soared. Because you know, whatever the royals do, everybody else wants to do. After the royal visit, the kilt was established as a Scottish symbol and became very common dress among the Scotsmen. During an interview with my next-door neighbor, Catherine Doris, who happens to be from Glasgow, Scotland, which I did on October 13th, 2011, she gave me some information about how the kilt is worn today. Today they wear an outfit similar to this, including the kilt, to weddings, funerals, any formal event where a man in American society might wear a tuxedo. They will wear an outfit like this, including their kilt. This is actually Catherine's husband Alan's kilt. And the pattern on the fabric is for the Gordon clan, which is the family name that he belongs to. And each family has their own pattern. The jacket is called the Bonnie Prince Charlie, which is named after Prince Charles. And this is a very typical outfit that they would put together for a formal gathering. They'll wear it with a dress white shirt and a cravat, as shown here, or a bow tie. So to wrap up, pun intended, I hope you found this a little bit of history interesting on the kilt. I just wanted to touch a little bit on its evolution and how it is currently worn today. Are there any questions?
Do young men and boys wear kilts also?
Yes, they do. Men of all ages wear kilts, and also ladies wear kilts.
How much does one cost?
Depending on the size, they run anywhere from $150 to almost $1,000. They're very expensive.
Why are they so expensive?
They're expensive because of the quality of the fabric. It's very heavy wool, and a garment such as this one they use about 7 yards of fabric. It's all hand sewn, hand stitched, and it's like a double layer, and it's very heavy and lots of fabric. Okay, thank you for coming.